Great, beautiful, blissful rising to all of my king, queen, gods, and goddesses. It is your boy, Terrible Waunstar. Gotta break it down to all of my beautiful Virgos, sun, moon, rising, north, node, and Venus, or wherever is that in your chart. Salutation, grand rising, rich rising, royal rising. No matter how you take it, you know what I'm trying to say. Now, this is a disclaimer. This is a general reading. Take it as it resonates. If it resonates for you, make sure you hit that like, comment, subscribe, and share button. Hype your boy up as well. Now, not only that, I try to be the best reader that I can for you. It's other beautiful people that can assist you on your journey if it doesn't resonate this way, baby, okay? It resonates for many, but not for all right? So, with that basically being said, let's get in prayer and meditation. Spirit guides, angels, universe, we are thankful right now for everybody coming to the channel. Lead us, guide us, give us the blueprint and the understanding towards our highest good and highest expectations. Now, anybody wish any ill will mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, or emotionally, what we're going to do is take that beautiful energy and give it to the universe and never to the sender, okay? Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah, Shalom. Let's get directly into this thing, okay? So what we're going to work on today, Virgo, we still in our root chakra. Still a lot of grounding work that we are doing. So we're going to work on centering on this one, okay? Now, centering, it does help you in embodiments, centeredness, and grounding. Reduces stress and blood pressure, strengthens digestion and assimilation, supports posture and skeletal systems. Now, extending both arms outward, touch the tip of the thumb to the tip of the ring finger. Allow the other fingers to extend straight out, palm facing up. Rest the back of the hands of the thighs, knees are in the lap. Relax shoulders, lengthen the spine. So what we're going to focus on this, present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Now, shout out to my A1 Day 1s, B2 Round 2s. If you are new to the family, we open our arms out to you, extend them to you, so you can get some of this knowledge and some of the information what the universe is trying to give out to you. Remember, this has never been my channel. This is the universe channel, okay? I just want you to know that. So, let's go ahead and breathe in positive energy and get out of all the negative so we can get this message the right way, okay? Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance towards your highest good and highest expectations. Hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. Very good. Breathe in. Positive energy, positive light, full abundance to your highest good and highest expectations. Now hold it. And release out all the negativity, all the stress, all the worries, all the doubts, all the concerns, anything that's not suitable for you. Very good. Last time. Breathe in. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Hold it. And release out. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Present to my body, I am perfectly centered. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste, Salah, Shalom. Let's get directly into this thing. Now, Virgo, the title of this one is, you are emotionally intelligent enough to follow your heart now. You are emotionally intelligent enough to follow your heart now. Virgo, it's been a lot of people that's been showing their true colors lately. Showing who they really are. No more illusions. No more masks being put on people's faces. No, you seeing through the masking. You are seeing straight to the spirit, Virgo. And by them showing their true colors, you are seeing the ones who's been loyal to you and the ones who's been pretending to be loyal to you. Now, a lot of you are starting to be more aware and start to understand that it's the closest ones around you that may be crossing you out, okay? Now, Virgo, you have distanced yourself emotionally away from those you have to question. Now, it making sense, Virgo. I understand that you got your defense mechanism up. You got you've been hurt, you've been scarred, you got some scars on your spirit that you just don't never want to deal with again. But Virgo, you are starting to remove yourself from anything that is questioning you about growth, anything that is questioning you about positivity, anything that is questioning you about reciprocation. You are no longer hoping and fantasizing about some type of change with someone that's going to open your heart up. Now, some of you are in a new direction where your heart is opening up, where you have realigned your chakras and your heart is starting to open up and blossom. The more love that you give out to individuals and to the strangers, the more the universe is starting to give you your blessings that's coming back to you. Some of you have prayed for something better to come into your life, but you have to get rid of the old in order for something new to come come in place. Like they say in the Bible, you cannot put new wine in an old wine skin. Other words, talking about the things that's old is going to tear and rip apart, so you can't put something new in it. Now, another analogy that I got is that when it comes to certain situations like that, you can't teach an old dog new tricks. Not a bad way to say it, because maybe like, what you talking about? Other words, if a person is stuck in their ways or fixed inside the way that they are, you can't bring nothing new to them because they are not willing to change. They are not willing to reciprocate. They are stuck and fixed inside their own mindset of how they want things to go and want how things to be done. And Virgo, you may be bitter about how somebody treated you like this. Somebody that you are no longer analyzing about because you are no longer trying to save a situation, but instead you're trying to find a peaceful solution. Now, not only that, Virgo, you are starting to see things clearly, and you are starting to see that people that's been around you that has been trying to control you, Virgo, that has caused you now to realize that you may be better off alone, better off in hermit mode, better off in isolation, because Virgo, some of you are making plans to walk away from it all and start over fresh. I feel like some of you a master builder, so some of you have realized your gift where like, for example, if it's in a relationship and it done hit a peak or hit a plateau, and you don't want nothing to deal with it anymore, Virgo, you're not scared to cut it off and start over, because I feel like you have been building relationships for a while, but now on this one, you are building a relationship within yourself like you did in the previous past relationships. Now, one thing I can say, nobody can hurt you but you, okay? So if you pouring that love into yourself and the opportunities is opening up new doors and new love offers and new things that's gonna make you happy, hey, go for it. If it's in a positive manner. However, make sure you close out a situation before you start a new one. Now, Virgo, you are tired of dealing with conflicted, hot and cold type of people, hot and cold type of energy, and some of you are finally choosing yourself above it all. So, with that basically being said, make sure you hit the like, comment, subscribe button. Let's see what we got for the beautiful Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus. Now, if you're a cross watcher and a Virgo have done this to you, let me apologize to you for the Virgo low vibrational actions. But however, I do want to say welcome to the channel, because God, the universe, has led you this way. All right, spirit guys and the universe, what do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? What do we have for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, North Node, and Venus? Right now, Virgo, I feel like some of you may be feeling like you've been abandoned when it comes to a certain situation, or emotionally you feeling you are smart enough to see that you have been left out. You've not been a priority. You have walked away from toxicity, but you still feel like you out in the cold. The reason why is because it's still something that's clashing between you and somebody that you may be dealing with. It may be some incompatibility differences that maybe keep on creating this clash. Now, Virgo, by you keep feeling left out, abandoned, alone, isolated, you have no longer started looking for another time frame with this individual. The reason why is because somebody's not coming clean about an opportunity or about making amends about something that is forbidden. Now, Virgo, I feel like this person that you may be dealing with has very non-committal type of energy, so I'm not gonna lie to you, let's be honest. So when it comes to sex, it may be a low sex drive between you and this person. The person may be not showing you the affection or showing you the emotions that make you feel like you single or lonely, or this person only want the attributes of what's withdrawn in a situation, and it makes you feel like you alone. It makes you feel like you in isolation. And Virgo, you are no longer being confused about how this person treating you. This person is not bringing the healing energy that you want, because every time something mess up, it's always your fault. It's always you, Virgo. Something that you are longing, wanting, aching, and craving for is no longer being tricked. You are no longer being deceived or breadcrumbed about something that you are wanting. Somebody has been giving you this type of energy for so long, off of control. They tried to keep you caught up in a web, up in a trap. But Virgo, you finally stood up on your boundaries. You had enough as enough, because you realize whatever connection that you are in right now is not a friendship connection. It's more like it's not balanced, it's not harmonious, all because you don't see the truth in where are you going in this relationship. Somebody's not revealing this, okay? So let's keep going. Spirit, guides, angel, universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Sun, moon, rising, north node, and Venus. Virgo, right now, by you feeling left out, walked away, out in the cold, Virgo, your heart has detached from this person, from all these conflicts. The differences between the two has created a lot of lack of doubt or a lot of insecurities in your mind, and that's created your heart to close off. So this is some past type of energy. Now, you're seeing that maybe sometime, some other day, but only thing you done is start mirroring this person of the way how they treated you, because you don't want to come clean. Somebody don't want to bring out the truth about a situation, about making some type of amends. And Virgo, what it done by this person not coming clean, or you're not coming clean, it's lowering your self-worth or the expectations about a second chance or opportunity, because you know it got to create some type of structure or some type of solid foundation, and you emotionally intelligent enough not to go for this non-committal type of energy. You're not looking for any apologies anymore. You're not looking for forgiveness out of this person. You just tired of being in isolation where you're single. Yes, it's a relationship, but it's more like the person like the benefits of a relationship, but don't want to go through the dynamics of a relationship. It's like you want the glam, the glory, you want the love, the gifts and all of that, but you don't want to reciprocate it. And that would create a broken peace in this union. Virgo, you have finally seen things for the way how they are, because they're not healing. You start to take off masks on people. You started to see, okay, if a person told you, give me time, give me grace, and you gave them grace and they not giving a time frame, that is considered manipulation, okay? That's considered emotional control. Now, something else about it, Virgo, as you realize it's not healing, you rather want to go through a rebirth on your own self around this time. You are tired of having blocked emotions with somebody using control tactics. Now, the more you started to long and ache for this, and the more you didn't get it, it did put you in a dark night of the soul where you start resenting somebody that's close to you, even though you're not falling for the well, because you are like, why keep falling for something if the contract is not going to be completed? So Virgo, this is why you standing on your boundaries, but you're not falling for deception. You're not falling for temptation. If it's not bringing peace and harmony, you're making a decision to walk away from it. Virgo, you don't need truth and clarity no more, because empathy is something that you have. You're very you're empathetic, let's say it correctly, about the compassion and the nurturing that you want in a person that's non-committal or non-emotional, is not giving you the energy that you respect and deserve to make this relationship grow. Virgo, we got the King of Pentacles clarified with the Moon card basically being in reverse. They both in reverse. So somebody's going to be heartbroken and very bitter and very rageful about the truth coming out, okay? About these lack of doubts and self-belief, because mentally you don't want to look for any more resources or try to find any more ideas about forming a structure with whatever you're going through, because instead you just rather walk away and receive the victory and acknowledgement from within yourself, from learning the lessons that you need to learn about reflection, about mirroring, about how to love yourself the same way you gave that love to the individual who do not give two craps about you. Virgo, the secrets is out. They know that you seeing everything clearly, but their arrogance is still trying to move the wheel forward. This is why you seeing manipulation tactics that's starting to be the same. You are starting to see patterns in not only in your spouse, but in your boss, in your family, in your kids, in your friends, in your spouse friends, in your whatever, because the love that you have for them is unconditional. But by you pulling off their mask, you finally see the real side of them. You see that a person that was always trying to win by any means, and you let them just have it. You were like, you know what, you want to win, you got it. That's your life. Virgo, I already know right now, the more you started rebirthing yourself, you had to get out the fears of taking a loss, fears of letting go, fears of not being controlled, fear of how to live your life the way that you need to, because the more you start staying in a dark mode, the more it gave you the courage to stand in your big boss energy. Now people is mad because now you got doors and opportunities opening up for you. You may got new job opportunities, new promotions coming in, new love offers coming in. People want to collaborate. People want to work with you because the energy that you carry. Virgo, people's realize now you cut some of these people off because of finances, because of greed, because the contract is up. You start to look at different sides and different avenues about the people that's around you, about the relationships that you are in, and about the businesses that you are carrying. And now you realize enough is enough, just like the last reading. Check it out. Something that you are not compassionate about is not bringing you peace and harmony, but it puts you in isolation mode so you can see things more clearly about people who's not giving you the love that you require, the love that you've been hoping for and wishing for, and now you are finally have a foundation to follow your heart. It's really the Eight of Cups in reverse. It's like you are about to walk away from everything because you know you can restart and build a bigger legacy. Now, some people may look at you and be like, Virgo, you can't do that. Yes, you can, Virgo. I've done seen plenty of Virgos. If you think about how many great Virgos that we had that's successful, that was successful, let's look at Beyonce, a Virgo. Let's look at Ludacris, a Virgo. Let's look at Michael Jackson was a Virgo. We can keep going on and on. So, but I'm just naming some of the greatest ones that still, you know, up there. Like Wale is a Virgo. That's another Virgo that you at least suspect. That's, you know what I mean? So let's just keep going. Spirit guides and the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Virgo, right now, I feel like you are seeing something toxic from a past pattern, dealing with somebody, or patterns from somebody's past is starting to come back into play that you are starting to see the clarity on. The secrets and illusions are out. You are starting to overcome over your fears and starting to no longer be frustrated, but time to take that leap of faith. Somebody arrogance has really carried this relationship to titter totter, okay? Friend, foe, whoa, ho, yay, no, you know how it go. Now, the love and compassion that you still have for this person is cool, but you just not letting them control you no more. Now, you done made mental changes to allow things to be with this person that you with. If a person just want to be them, you like, okay, I can't control you. You don't want to listen. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do that. So it's time for Virgo to follow their heart. You had to get out of the fears of losing this individual. This can be somebody that you've been cool with for years. This can be somebody that you've been in a relationship for years. Like, it can be somebody right now, if it's not helping you grow, you know it's time to let it go, and you've been holding these people in your life for way too long. Virgo, this big boss energy that you carrying is creating you to walk away and overcome over third-party situations. That's what it's doing. Now, this could be a third party. If a person turn around doing what they doing with somebody else, you done overcame that. If they overindulging in family, you done overcame that. If they overindulging in their workforce and this, that, and the other, you done overcame that. You are no longer letting somebody else bitterness or somebody greed interfere into your life purpose or what you got going on. You are overcoming over the overindulgence, because the truth is somebody may not want you to collaborate because they see the bigger you get, the more they fear of losing you. So again, you are looking at things towards the future in a whole different dynamic. But Virgo, you are no longer going for dependency when it comes to somebody you're not compassionate about no more. Virgo, you decided to move forward, and even though you see the truth in everything that it is, it still creates you to manifest things in a whole higher aspect, and it's going faster than what it once was. Virgo, the offers that people try to give you, you rather walk alone. You rather say, I can do it on my own, I got it on my own, and that's a Virgo. I ain't gonna lie, Virgo is really like that. If a Virgo got to get it on their own, they got it on their own, and they walking around here feeling like they are alone, what is the point to have anybody in their life? That's just logical sense to a Virgo. Spirit guides and the universe. What else do we have for Virgo? Spirit guides want me to tell you right now, you stop putting a person on a pedestal. You stop even taking action that way, because the truth is it's time to move on. The fears that you have inside is clarified with the Page of Wands. It's time to move forward. You are taking this leap of faith, and with the Sun, with the Fool card and the Sun card, I love both of them being together. That is the most beautiful card spread and the clarification that I can see, because when you take this leap of faith, you got so much joy coming in your way, so much abundance coming in your way, so many new opportunities coming in the way, and it's coming in fast, Virgo. But the thing about it is you got to get away from the conflict. You got to get away from the drama. You got to get away from this controlling energy that somebody that's trying to suppress your emotions, suppress your love, and suppress you all down, all because they are trying to win by any means with the Five of Swords. Virgo, the offers that you have right now, don't let somebody else's greed stop you from you getting what you want, because they are stuck in a third party situation. Don't let the new inspirations and the new projects that you've been working on go to waste because you had to turn your back on the things that you love just to try to save somebody else. Virgo, don't be a dun-dun-dun, okay? Now, something else, Virgo, the fear that you have inside, it's time to move forward towards your future. Right now, you are steady moving fast, double confirmation. Right now, any choices that you feel like was poor, it wasn't because it taught you how to be alone and it taught you how to go get that bag and taught you more about yourself into a whole nother light, okay? So, with that basically being said, let's go ahead and get this first one before we close it out. I am grateful to my body for supporting me through life. I am grateful for my body for supporting me through life. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste, Salah. I deserve a fulfilling, well-paid, exciting career. Ashe, Ashe, Amen, Namaste. I am bathed in the world in loving white light to restore love everywhere. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste, Salah, Shalom. All right, let's get into this thing. Last thing we closing out with, Virgo. Again, right now, can't use that one. Let's use that one. Virgo, don't let your pride get in the way. Right now, you're doing everything that you need to do for new doors to open up for you. If that means pulling back for a little minute, not saying anything, getting yourself together, getting your life together, do whatever it is, because this is going to be a wise decision in your life that's going to help you heal, okay? Virgo, now, not only that, you're taking off your mask, and believe me, if you're going to stand on something, stand on it. Say what you mean. Mean what you say. Okay? That's very important. Now, let's get one more out the way before we get up out of here, Virgo. You're just going through cycles, baby. It's time for you to transition. It's time for you to understand some things you need to let go. Okay, it's okay to rebuild and start new. Some things that's still there, if it's meant to stay, it's meant to stay. If it's meant to go, it's meant to go. But what you need to focus on is how to move your life forward. How to stand firm in the boundaries that you have. How to stand firm in the goals that you are trying to reach. How to find that love that you really want and you desire. It's all based up on you. Stop waiting on people to dictate your life for you and start dictating your own life, because that's the life you live. It's only one life, and that's your life. So make sure you live it the best way you know how. So with that basically being said, if you want a personal reading, get at me, text me. We can make that happen, Captain. I just want to say I love you, God love you, the universe love you. Make sure you love who? Yourself. That's the most important thing on the channel. Peace, love, and light. Light, love, and peace. Ashe, Ashe, Amen. Namaste. Salah, Shalom, baby. Yep.